Hi guys, welcome to day 10 of our 10-day lockdown challenge. It's the last day! Oh my god, 10 days have flown by. Our last challenge is gonna be write a story. This can be a story for a film, for a book, for theater play, anything. Machteld and I each gave each other a theme and a subject.
Margaret gave me a series, Friends, and a theme, Ducks. So I had to write the plot for an episode of Friends with the theme Ducks.
Machteld gave me the theme Disney, which I think I'm quite happy about because I know a lot about it. And the subject is new work. So I'm gonna make a story created around the subject new work in a Disney style. So let's have a brainstorm.
It would have been too easy, of course, to just pick Joey's duck chick, so I didn't do that. I decided to do something else. And the title of this episode is, of course, the one with the ducks, because that's how it is. So, there's this new girl in the flat, and both Joey and Ross really like her. They find she is super cute and super nice. They really like her, and they try to find out what she likes. Rachel accidentally meets this girl in the elevator, and Rachel sees that she is wearing some kind of cap for duck preservation. So that's how Rachel learned that she is actually into preserving ducks, like saving them, things like that. And upon hearing that, Joey decides to throw a big party where everyone needed to dress up, and he decided to invite the new girl as well. So the new girl shows up, and both Joey and Ross turn up dressed as ducks to get her attention. The girl, however, didn't seem very interested in them, and now Joey and Ross feel like total losers because, yeah, they are by far the weirdest people at the party at the moment. So at the end of the party, they are just sitting outside on the balcony, totally let down. And then Phoebe shows up. Phoebe has a very big smile on her face, and she looks super happy, and she says, "Oh, the new girl, she's so cute, and I really like her." And they are going to protest against the closing of a duck pond tomorrow, a duck pond somewhere in the city. And then Joey and Ross see Phoebe being pulled away by the new girl, and they look at each other and they understand, and they decide to have a beer in the bathtub. So that's my story of Friends, the one with the ducks. Copyright by me.
I'm in a brainstorm mood. I got my pen, I got my paper, and I got a cup of tea, which is very important if you want to have some motivation. So we got princesses, magic, new work, songs, happy endings. I think I'm gonna go for a very classical Disney story, like very classical. I moved places, I've got a new cup of tea, and I am now ready to tell you the Disney story. I'll be honest, it's not very original, but honestly I'm so excited to have it somehow filmed or something. I mean, it's like your traditional Disney story, and I'm kind of excited at the same time. I'm like, why was this so easy? The story goes. Clara works as a cleaner in several rich houses. Problem is that she has always dreamed of new work. She would love to be a professional dancer, but she has no education for it, and she needs the money to support her family. This part will include a song, of course, where she sings about her dream to dance and what she would love to do it professionally. One day, she sees one of the rich families dance, and she joins in from the background. But the rich person discovers her and encourages her to try out for a dance academy. The rich person pays for it and Clara goes. She dances like never before. This might be a song as well. It goes very well, but there's no reaction from the jury, and so she leaves a little bit discouraged. Once at home, it turns out her father is sick and now completely dependent on her. She realizes that having an education in dance is not longer possible, as she is now the main carrier of the family. She toughens herself up and goes to work. She actually takes even extra work looking for more rich houses to clean. In one of the new houses, she meets a boy. He's a bit of a snob, but he is intrigued by her. So he hangs around her a lot and annoys her very much. But in the evenings, she's thinking about him. So this might be a song as well, a duet from them both, saying from their own bed or from their own living room how they think about each other. They do grow closer and he encourages her to dance. He tells about a dance competition coming up with a large money prize and a scholarship for a dance academy. She, with a little bit of encouragement from him, decides to join. A day before the competition, she has a fight with him because they just have such different opinions and their worlds lay so far apart. She almost gives up everything, no longer wanted to go to the dance competition anymore, but her family tells her to follow her dream and follow her heart and go. They will find a way to make it work. So naturally, she goes to the dance competition and dances. The boy comes too and watches her. After the dance, he apologizes and they make up. Maybe they kiss? Clara naturally wins the competition and goes to the dance academy. And in the last scene, we see the boy waiting for her after her classes, and they go into a car and drive off into the distance. How Disney is that?
And this was also the last day of the challenge. I had great fun most of the time. I especially liked doing the 80s video. I love that. It was so weird. And I liked the dancing, the first challenge. It was also really nice to get back into my Arabic a bit more, to rediscover that. And oh yes, the painting. I love the painting. I was terrified of it beforehand, I remember. I really didn't want to do it. And then it turned out to be quite nice and not as bad as I expected. So I'm really glad that I was forced to do that in a certain way. Yeah, so thank you very much, Margaret, for challenging me to do all these things, and I had great fun.
I really hope you enjoyed it. My favorite was the 80s workout, but I really loved all of them, and especially I just love doing it, having a purpose in my life during this lockdown, and the fact that you can enjoy it too is just like a bonus for me. So we'll see you again in the next video. I don't know when, I don't know where, mostly not when, but we'll probably see each other again. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!